Do you want to zoom in or?
Our Drew Andre working out some cues with his photog right now. He's over in Henderson and drove from Summerlin on the west side of the Las Vegas Valley all the way over to Henderson, where he's still seeing some lightning right now. You got quite a lightning show, but looks like you are staying dry out there. Drew, what are you seeing?
We are staying dry, Ted. Right now we're near Wagon Wheel, and as we have driven through the valley, I've got a real big light show, as you can see behind me. That has been extremely constant. The only sort of precipitation we've seen as I was driving through the area around downtown Henderson, there were some sprinkles at that point, but that's the only time. Here near Wagon Wheel, it feels like potentially we could get a little bit, but nothing more than sprinkles as far as we've seen. Now, of course, feel free to send in any videos of damage if you've ran into anything, any part of the valley where you live in. But again, right now we just see that constant light show behind us over the mountains, and you can see that from just about anywhere. As we were leaving Summerlin and driving along 215 the entire time, it's constant bursts of lightning that we saw. But again, so far, those flash flood warnings, at least at this point, we have not seen any rain that's come down, despite some sprinkles as we were going through downtown Henderson. But we will continue to drive around and to track what we see. There are big gusts of wind, but again, no rain. Ted, back to you.
Yeah, we had a lot of concerns with this storm as it did roll through. A lot of lightning out there, the thought that maybe we could see some hail, which we never did. Also some rain, which some portions of Henderson got even less than the highest amounts, got less than 1/10 of an inch of rain. Also those strong gusts, which were upwards of 50 miles an hour in some locations. This is some video in backyard of the Fox 5 studios. This isn't a time lapse. This is just straight video, about 20 seconds of all the lightning strikes that were in the area just east of Henderson in the mountains. Beautiful picture right there as the wind was picking up and some dust was blowing through the Las Vegas area. Here's that big storm right now moving well south of Boulder City down there. And let's check out some other locations in the Las Vegas area and surrounding areas. There's that big storm right there. Anytime we start to see some of the whites, the pinks on the radar returns right there, that's an indication we could see some very strong rain, of course, and also some hail, which we didn't really get any reports of. Still some light rain trying to fall in some sections of the area around downtown Henderson currently. But like I mentioned, kind of disappointing as far as the rainfall amounts, which were just less than 1/10 of an inch of rain at the highest locations that did receive rain in the Henderson area. Let's take a look at all the other storms that are moving through the Mojave County area currently still this time of the night. So still very active in some locations of Clark County and also Mojave County. Let's take a look at the flash flood warnings. We still have an effect. The one at the top of your screen, that red square, or red circle right there, is also around the Moapa area between Apex and Moapa. That's until 10:45 tonight. The one just east of us until 11:45 near Henderson, with the thought that a lot of the rain shower activity that fell in the mountains east of us could still be flowing and causing some rainfall issues with some flooding. Still a little breezy out there right now, but we dropped those stronger gusts. 89 degrees out there currently after 105 our daytime high. The weekend drying out, 107, 108. Still a slight chance tomorrow in the mountains and in the valley for late night, kind of like what we saw tonight, mostly for your Friday. And then we pick up more moisture next week. This was our 62nd day at 100 degrees or higher. So Universal Solar Direct now with $6,200 to keep memory alive.